Your lectures are extraordinary. Really, the interest in subject, like I am getting it, no, like it's very nice. First thing is belief. Like they should have a belief completely. Like Arjuna has a belief on Krishna. Whatever it is there in Mahabharata, he will anyway conquer. So I felt myself as Arjuna and you as Krishna, and I believed you. That's it. So that belief, if everybody student has whatever material he undergoes, if he has that belief, that will only develop the confidence in him. That's what I felt.
It's very humbling for me, honestly speaking, because in age you are elder to me, but you consider me like a mentor, like a guru. I am genuinely speaking from my heart. It's a very
Yeah.
humbling moment for me. First of all, congratulations, Gautham, for All India Rank 1 in GATE 2023 PI.
Thank you
Uh,
very much, sir. Thank you.
let's start with your background, because as I know, your background is slightly different than a normal background that students have, maybe in GATE 23. So let's start with there and then let's move further.
Okay, sir. I actually graduated in mechanical engineering from NIT Nagpur, National Institute of Technology, VNIT Nagpur in 2006 in mechanical. Then actually I joined TCS, my campus job. So TCS I continued for 1 year. During that time, I prepared again for the GATE because I want to go for MTech anyway. Then I prepared being in TCS for 1 year. I prepared for the GATE. Then I got All India 10th rank in 2007. Then I
Hmm.
continued my masters in IISc Bangalore. Then
Hmm.
after IISc Bangalore, 1 year I worked in BHL. After BHL, now I am working in one government research organization from 2010 onwards. So that is my background. It is little different from the freshers,
Yes,
and
yes.
obviously the question which arises is why you are writing it. So I should tell, because if you if you join any government research organizations like BARC, DRDO, ISRO, definitely after every 4 years you have to attend a promotion interview where IIT IIS professors will come. They will ask the questions from the basics. So I want to be in touch with the basics. I want to refresh my basics. That's how I started writing GATE exam. I felt many people suggested, okay, you can read, okay, that is it, but how to benchmark myself? So only exam according to my age, because I'm now 37, 38. So ESC I cannot write, which is a more quantitative theoretical exam. But GATE is the only thing where no age limit, and I can check myself with respect to basic concepts and fundamentals, how much good I am in mechanical engineering and production industrial engineering, like general basic concepts. So refresh my basics. And third thing is I want to enroll for PhD written test also similar to GATE exam, and interview panel, because I passed out more than 10 years back. So I have to impress them. So this type of first rank like that, it will impress them so that they will not again start from scratch. So they'll concentrate mostly on research topic. Okay, what you want to do PhD, so that I can propose and it will be easy for me. This is like a one step in my total journey, which I planned for myself with respect to my professional as well as my academic personal career.
Right. So this just tells you that how diverse the preparation of GATE can be, right? Because many of us have a very one-dimensional view of GATE exams. Majority of the students write it for PSUs or a very specific organization or institute that they want to join. But since GATE offers so many gateways further,
Yeah.
so you can see that how diverse
Yeah.
things are and how
Yeah.
diverse can be the reasons to write
Yeah.
the GATE. So
Yes.
when you resume the preparation, you thought that
Yes.
GATE is going to be good to set up
Yeah.
a benchmark and
Yeah.
to stay in touch with the concepts that are going to be asked in maybe your interviews for
Yeah.
promotion and to be technically sound.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how did you started that preparation?
Actually, I started preparation more than 3 years back, when I just thought, okay, let us refresh, because it will not happen in one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year also.
Hmm.
So I have written 2020 PI. With that, I found, okay, I can refresh my basics, but still many drawbacks are there. Some points are there where I have to revise. Some concepts I forgot. Some concepts even I didn't study also, because my time I would have bypassed them. So I want to
But
go it from the basics. This year, I will tell that, because from last 1 year I have taken the video course of Exergic and test series also. So I have found like I am proceeding in a particular way, but the test series really opened my eyes. Like previously I have written GATE long back. So recently the GATE pattern has completely changed, online exam. So sitting for 3 hours at my age, it is very difficult. So Exergic test series, I use it to study first test series, what mistakes I have done, go back to the subject, see some videos, again make the notes, reference material. Then again I use it to repeat the loop, so that I will not repeat the same mistakes further in another test series. So that way I felt my preparation is a little reverse than actual freshers. First they will study complete thing, then go for the test series. And always Chandra sir used to tell, you used to tell, never bother about the marks in test series. That's what I also found, that never I bothered about the marks whatever. It's only to find out our mistakes and just correct them. It's a sequential continuous process, so slowly we will develop that actually. So it will take some time. Anyway, this rank actually, it won't change my life, but only thing is it will give me some confidence to attend my PhD interview in a better way, so that my superiors I can convince. See, I am this, because morning onwards my seniors also telling in my office, okay, and now I think nobody can
Hmm.
stop you to go to PhD. So you proceed from there. Because previously always work will be there, so work is first
Yes.
priority always.
So,
Yes,
in what way would you like to guide the aspirants who are maybe starting the preparation, or who maybe have gone through it once or twice and they
yeah,
want to, like, how to cover the syllabus in the best way possible, making notes, revision? You have gone through it all, right? So,
yes,
what
yes.
would be your suggestion to such aspirants?
It depends, like if a fresher is there, like while doing the btech itself, he will also have the project work, campus placements. He has to clear if any backlog sometimes, or the subjects itself, some electives he has to take. So he has to manage the time first. And whatever
Hmm.
you used to tell so many times, start early, start as
Hmm.
early as possible, so that things will be in your hand. Because we don't know our pace. Like if we listen to some video, we will
Hmm.
get adjusted to his pace. Like your pace, I got adjusted myself. Some people will go at a faster pace. So
Hmm.
freshers
Hmm. Hmm.
preferably start early. Now third years also can write the gate exam. So obviously it's always better to start early. That is the main thing. Those who are repeaters or freshers, basically they are in touch with the BTech subjects. So
Yes.
whatever they studied in BTech, whatever notes they prepared, just have a grip on it, glance on it, then start fresh. Depend on some material or video course, something, and make that as a start point. And before all that, the main thing is have a glance on the old gate questions completely,
Hmm.
so that we will understand 10 years back how it is. Now, those all professors have retired from IITs. Now, new generation came. So, they want to set the difficult questions somehow. Or somewhat, because they want to take the level of the gate higher, something. Even I felt like having written both mechanical and PI, both are having their own level. But only thing is, students are being expected to prepare more, and they need to think with a open mindedness. And obviously that crystal clear concepts, once that base is there, obviously they can make it out. Otherwise it's very difficult for even freshers or passed outs.
You mentioned about PYQs. It's very important that
Yes,
there's a mindset which is required to solve PYQs. You should not
yeah,
solve it with a mindset that this question is going to come. That's a very
yes, yes,
incorrect
yes,
mindset.
yeah,
As
yes,
Gautam said, you have to develop a mindset that you are analyzing how the pattern of PYQs is changing. You are analyzing what types of questions are being asked in GATE. That actually helps you even in making short notes. As I was interviewing many toppers, so many of them, what they do, that they don't make short notes directly as they watch lectures. Because
yeah,
imagine a fresher, he does not know what to write, what is important, what is not.
yeah,
Whatever will be taught in lectures, although it
they'll
will be
write
mentioned this
completely.
is important, that is important, but
Yeah,
he needs to have a feel of it. And to have a feel
yes,
of it, once he
yeah,
goes through PYQs, he understands that Acha, these things were just for my understanding. Question is not
yeah,
going to come from those. This is the expression, this is the question, this is the topic from where question is going to come. So I'm going to
yes,
include that in my short notes. These
yes,
all
yes,
things you will get once you solve PYQs thoroughly. So you
yes,
must solve them with the right
yeah,
mindset. Don't think if you will solve PYQs, you will become gate topper. That's not how
yes,
it works.
yes,
But it will
yes,
be a stepping. It will be a stepping stone.
yes, yeah,
Correct. When it comes to revision, there has been so many times, I'm sure that you would have revised earlier during the
yeah,
process.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
what would you suggest to aspirants who are preparing for GATE? How should they approach the revision of the syllabus?
Like I have seen some videos, like whatever we actually read we will forget in maximum 1 week. So
Yes.
always whenever we read something, note in the diary after how much time you have to revise it. Maybe after that another, again after 1 month, then from that again 2 months. So that I
Hmm.
followed. I think I heard from you only. Like our brain is also like our computer only. In that whatever you dump, it will be there. But when you want to retrieve, we cannot get it.
Yes.
So some specific thing it is required. So always that continuous revision and continual revision in a proper time intervals, but that should be appended with our test series or question bank type of questions, because question bank also some questions I use it to solve which are all
Hmm.
demo,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
especially test series some questions like I have give up. Like I felt that I didn't understood at all. Like easy, medium, difficult people call, it was intentionally made to understand us that there are so many questions which we cannot solve, but when I see the solution, yes, I understood. So when I see the solution, I understood. That mindset we should use in our revision strategy. When we are revising, our brain automatically, our subconscious mind, I felt that it will take care of it. So when we are revising, we will go directly to that point where we have done the mistake. So do more mistakes, then do the revision. So the all mistakes will be indirectly or directly through our subconscious mind. Because whenever we do some mistake, we will go to there only. After some test series, some questions I have done, some mistakes I got. So when I revise, next time my full approach will be on why I have done a mistake there. So our revision criteria strategy should be in such a way that I should never repeat further. Even if I repeat, I should be able to,
Hmm.
when I look back the question, like this time also get when I have written mechanical, some heat exchanger question was there, I was like completely clueless. But I have done a good revision of that subject by seeing all the formulas, some short notes, your videos and all. And first, like you told, no, first you go through some 30 questions, 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes it will take. Then
Yes.
second cycle, third cycle. So in second cycle or third cycle, I was able to solve some questions. First cycle where I was clueless, because of
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
revision
Hmm.
I was able to solve them. So our revision should
Yes.
be in such a way, like proper intervals, and that revision should more focus on our mistakes only. Then it will help more. Obviously, that mistakes will guide how to revise. That's what I understood in my
Correct,
point of
correct,
view.
correct, correct, correct. It's a very good advice to students that revision, don't take it as something which is a standalone thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Generally, in
It is
school,
not like
you
our 10th class like that.
yes,
It is.
yes.
It's
In
not
school,
like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. School might have gave a wrong understanding of
Wrong
how
way of
revision should
revision.
work. That's not
Yeah,
how it works, in GATE. So you must
yeah,
develop the mindset that Gautam said. And a very important thing he said, that which is actually regarding the 3 hours of the examination, that never go with just one approach. If you are comfortable with that, you can, but I know majority of the students are not, because it's like a warm up. When you are attempting a test, right, you are starting afresh. Like if you are resting and if I ask you to run suddenly very
yeah,
fast for very long, you can't. So
yeah,
firstly you will do a warm up of 10, 15, 20 minutes, right? So first
yeah.
go is like a warm up. Your brain starts working faster, you start seeing the questions, what are the questions, and subconsciously your brain will start processing them.
Yes,
So there
yes,
will be
yes.
many questions that in the first go you will not be able to solve, you will be clueless. But once you come next, you will be like, "Arey, this is such an easy question, I can solve it." So
Yeah,
be very directional about your 3 hours strategy as well. What was your 3 hours strategy, Gautam? I think you just said it, but was
yeah.
there anything different than that?
I directly followed you, sir, because I don't have time to make my strategy also. I just followed your lectures in YouTube, lectures in your revision strategies, tips. Whatever you followed, I think that is the best. Till now, whatever I have seen, no, I can blindly follow. That's what I want to tell any student, whether fresher or previously you asked, no. First thing is belief. Like they should
Hmm.
have a belief completely. Like Arjuna has a belief on Krishna. Whatever it is there in Mahabharata, he will anyway conquer. So I felt myself as Arjuna and you as Krishna, and I believed you. That's it. So that belief, if everybody student has, whatever material he undergoes, if he has that belief, that will only develop the confidence in him. That's what I felt. So we should believe first, yes, this is the best. And obviously, the best, if you read the best possible way, it can be best material, but how to approach it, that is a very big USP, unique selling point of your course, that you will guide how to approach that also. The way how to approach your course and how you will make mistakes and how you should not do. So only when you keep yourself in the shoes of students, you can do that. Because to me also, some students used to come and ask some doubts, like get aerospace mechanical, these people, when they used to ask, like they used to be like a JRFs in my company, when they used to
Hmm.
ask, when I step myself in their shoes, because their mindset, their thing is very different, My mindset is different. I can tell, okay, I'll do like this over, just like a solution. But the approach to make them from in a different way, like the way you tell, I cannot tell anyway. But at that time when I am telling to students, I used to imagine you how you tell, no, like crystal clear way. So I used to think like that, and I used to advise to the students sometimes. That's what.
Correct, correct. It's very humbling for me, honestly speaking, because in age you are elder to me, but you consider me like a mentor, like a guru. I am genuinely speaking from my heart. It's a very
Yeah.
humbling moment for me in my career of teaching of last 7 years.
You are
So,
speaking like that. I am feeling very happy and proud, sir. That you are actually you are speaking to me. I felt like really speaking to me because yesterday also I have seen your lectures. Before your thing also I am seeing your lecture suddenly, because always it is like radio. No, you are speaking. I am not speaking. Now you are speaking with me. I felt very happy. Like the
I
motivation you
can
one gets.
understand.
No, really. That's what, sir.
Yes, yes, I can understand that. Even, in fact, just to add here, Gautam has, after his good score in GATE this year, still he has continued his course. He has bought the video course once again and he has extended it. So, what's the plan now, Gautam?
I'm now very,
Yes.
very confident because in GATE, no, whatever engineering mechanics or and theory of machines, some questions, whatever I solved, because theory of machines used to be very bad thing for me. Actually, that logic and all I cannot think. But in this GATE exam, some engineering mechanics, some moment of inertia, all that, no. Previously, I used to struggle a lot, but after seeing your
Hmm.
thing, I felt now I'll continue the course because mechanical I have written, I got 510 rank. Actually, I thought some because Exergic predictor predicted some 1600 rank. Then I thought, okay, at least 1600 I am getting, no, like that I thought. So I told my wife and all. So they said, okay, you continue as usual. You study, no, like that you study.
Hmm.
So I will continue and I will write the mechanical at least 510. I should at least adjust one number in that. That's what my plan
No,
actually.
definitely. What I feel is that since, despite managing so many things in your life, I can
Yeah,
understand your responsibilities to
yeah,
your family, to your job. Still, you managed rank one, and still in mechanical, you got 500 rank. I believe you are going to be in top 10 next year in mechanical.
you are
So,
blessed.
you should definitely continue the learning, and it tells you that how diverse the avenues for GATE are, right? At
Yeah,
any point
yeah,
in
yeah.
the
Gate
in
is
the
like people used to tell, no, like some people like there is one thing called Jinda Tilismat. So that is a
Hmm.
cure for even cough, cold, like that fever. So likewise, Gate will open the avenues even some people even don't think of. That way also Gate will help because I will tell you one thing which I heard from my friend, because some
Ah.
professors in IITs are my friends. They told they will
Hmm.
also write GATE exam because they set the paper, and all IITs, some professors of mechanical department, if they are like thermodynamics professor, they will write the GATE exam, that thermodynamic questions which are set by another IIT professor, so that that review process, because they will also see, no, whether this question is correct or not, because previously
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
the
Hmm. Hmm.
contesting of questions is not there. From last 3 4 years
Yes.
it started. The reason is this
Yes.
only because even IIT professors sometimes will give the task to their research assistants or MTech students to set a question. Sometimes they will bypass. Sometimes that's what they I understood from some IIT professors. IIT
Hmm.
professors also write the GATE exam in their own subject. Some 4 or 5 questions they will solve because they
Hmm.
should understand, no, what other IIT professor has said, whether it is
Yes.
okay or
Yes.
not. So
Obviously.
they will ask their what is their view on it, or some
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
answer.
Hmm.
That's what ambiguous answer. Sometimes some answer can be 98 percentage or it can be 0.98 also. I think before
Correct.
last year it happened like reliability. Reliability they have given in the question like 98 percentage. I have
Hmm.
written finally the answer in 99.69. Then they told the answer is 0.9969. Then I
Hmm.
contested. So this type
Right.
of
Right.
ambiguity will happen. So I found that IIT professors themselves are writing. So I want to tell you one more thing. Like in my organization, also some people who are 55, 56 years, they are also writing it, just to refresh the
Oh.
basics because
Right.
they are
Right.
far from the subject. But many times in our job profile, when we are doing no engineering, basically, I'm not telling about software jobs, managerial jobs,
Yes. Hmm.
technical public sector jobs or government research organization jobs. If you go day in and day out, whatever Chandra sir, you are telling that basic concepts, no, really they will help a lot to do the job. That I can
Hmm.
pretty sure
Hmm. Hmm.
because many times we will get stuck somewhere in the job, some problem. Sometimes I used to refer to your YouTube some things when I type, no, some solid mechanics, some bending, some new type of thing you will tell. That will be useful
Hmm.
in my job. Actually, the way I think will change a lot because we will do
Hmm.
some testings in wind tunnel and all. Some models will
Yes.
keep the bending. The way you tell, no, then I will able to correlate it. So people who are interested in technical research, learning won't stop after your BTech or MTech. After joining my current research organization, where actually Abdul Kalam has sown the seeds. So definitely Learning is a continuous activity. Don't bother about the result, because result is anyway
Mm-hmm.
there, and we should develop a passion towards our subject. Then we will be satisfied. Like my
Yes.
mindset after 2019, after seeing your lectures, my mindset became in such a way: if I don't see one of your video in a day, I cannot get a sleep. Like that my situation happened actually. If I don't hear your voice or something like that, it is happening. It is becoming like an addiction, in one way like an addiction. So that's what, because that's why I
No.
renewed my
It's
course, because I haven't completed much. That's why I renewed your course, and I kept a time this year, because basically my son is studying UKG, so till
okay.
he sleeps I cannot study. So
Yes, yes.
so that is also a problem is there, because that's a very big distracting element. So he'll ask too
Obviously.
many things, obviously.
Obviously,
So
you'll have to give time, and
yeah, yeah,
right, you can't just
yes,
put on your earphones and close the
yeah,
room and
yeah,
say
yeah.
do
It cannot
whatever you
happen.
want to do. You
Yeah, yeah,
cannot just do that. So
yeah,
yeah, that's a very important point that Gautam has shared, that learning in a technical job is
yeah,
going to be a lifelong affair. So it's
yes,
not just about one single year or one single attempt. So it was very nice once again, Gautam,
yeah.
talking to you, and
Thank you,
I'm pretty sure it's going to be very much beneficial to all the students, all the aspirants. And
thank you, sir.
congratulations once again
Thank you,
for
thank
your
you.
success.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Very
Yeah,
thankful to you.